Hello, good day, and welcome to this session on roles of technology application in logistical activities. By the end of the session, you should be able to discuss technologies that can be used in receiving inventory, as well as explain the role of technologies in loading and shipping. So, logistics technology plays a key role in facilitating how logistics and specifically warehousing activities are done or executed, and they help to achieve some level of efficiency and effectiveness for organizations who incorporate these technologies in enhancing operations in the warehouse or in a given supply chain. So the first role that technology plays in logistics or in warehousing operations is by facilitating communication. So there are various technologies that are used in warehousing and logistics operations, and some of these technologies help to facilitate communication. So laptop and mobile computers help to exchange emails, which is a great deal of formal communication, which provides the organization with a sort of record formats for exchanging information with their partners. And communication is also facilitated by electronic data interchange, among other various forms of communication. So warehouse managers make sure that one or more of their wireless technologies is available to increase productivity, in the sense that in addition to mobile and laptop computers, we also have walkie-talkies and other mobile devices that warehouse officers use to communicate on their warehouse floors. And this is also a great deal to facilitate real-time exchange of information between one party and another, and it helps to reduce noise that would have been dominantly present in the warehouse when people would have to shout and communicate with others in the warehouse, given the accompanying noise that is in the warehouse. Technology also helps in receiving, in the sense that some of these technology include conveyor belts and some other various technologies that are present at the receiving deck, which helps to enhance receiving of inventory or receiving of goods into the warehouse, and makes receiving quite an efficient activity to undertake within a given warehouse. So inbound processing and the right enterprise resource planning software can allow one individual to check in materials and record inventory just in one step. And it should be noted that this wouldn't have been possible if these technologies were not present, because in the end, if they were not present, it means some of these activities cannot be done in one step. They would have been repetitive and been prolonged in the receiving process, thereby delaying certain productive efforts or wasting productive time. Then there is also inventory layout. So technology is also available to help in planning the layout that is wanted or expected to appear in the warehouse, and this cannot be possible with human effort or with the human eye, because human beings are privy to one information at a time, and arranging warehouse layout is quite a daunting task, which would otherwise take a lot of time to do. But if there is technology available, you're able to scan and have a model of what you expect your inventory or your warehouse layout to be, and you're able to plan and implement that layout within the shortest possible time, thereby saving cost and helping to achieve effectiveness. So if materials are stored on pallets and they have right system in place for easy pallet access, if you use bins, you have the racking system to accommodate them. So inventory layout planning is also necessary to facilitate the right inventory storage mechanisms to use, so that if you are having pallets, it means that you are having enough floor space to accommodate those pallets. If you are also having bins, it means you have the appropriate racks that you are going to shelve those bins on. So technology helps to plan appropriately using the right resources and avoid waste. And it's also helpful to employees, as they do not have to make several trips around the entire facility to pick orders for shipments. And this is all possible when you have an effective inventory layout in the warehouse. Then technology also helps in picking procedures, such that when you have storekeeping units marking your stock in your warehouse, employees would be less likely to pull the wrong materials for shipment, because these storekeeping units are generated by especially technology, and they facilitate easy identification of stock and easy classification of line items, so that the right items are retrieved for customer order fulfillment. Then technology also helps in loading and shipping, in the sense that depending on the inventory management policy, whether you want LIFO, that is last in first out, whether you want first in first out, inventory helps you to effectively undertake this inventory management system without errors, or with little errors as much as possible. And it helps to inventory also provides services like the RFID, for instance, helps in effective shipment and tracking of inventory in transit, so that inventory does not get lost while they are being shipped to customers. And these are all roles that technology plays in logistics processes or warehousing activities.